A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except we're exposed by the light. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. The painter has the universe in his mind and hands. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. I love those who can smile in trouble. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. I have from an early age abjured the use of meat, and the time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. Art is never finished, only abandoned. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. The knowledge of all things is possible. Learning never exhausts the mind. Principles for the development of a complete mind. Study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses. Especially learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. It is easier to resist at the beginning than at the end, as you cannot do what you want what you can do. I thought I was learning to live. I was only learning to die. Iron rusts from disuse. Stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather becomes frozen. Even so does inaction sap the vigors of the mind. The time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look on the murder of men. God sells us all things at the price of labor. He who wishes to be rich within a day will be hanged within a year. A poet knows he has achieved perfection, not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. All sciences are vain and full of errors that are not born of experience, the mother of all knowledge. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. Oh, wretched mortals, open your eyes. Obstacles cannot crush me. Every obstacle yields to stern resolve. Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. He who possesses most must be most afraid of loss. Learning is the only thing. The mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Why does the eye see more clearly when asleep than the imagination when awake? I awoke only to find that the rest of the world was still asleep. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. Men of lofty genius, when they are doing the least work, are most active. Please do like, share, subscribe and comment. Tell me which quotes you like the most.